Okay, y'all, this is a direct to family message. This is going in our family Chandler reunion Facebook group message. I just want to share this with everybody just so that they know, so that no one can ever say that I didn't try to get the information out there. I just want to expose this. So listen up. Let's talk about it. This video is about juvenile life insurance. I am selling a ton of this to a lot of people that respectfully do not look like us. And I wanted to share this with you guys and tell you why this has become so popular. It's been around for a very long time, but we just been missing it. We haven't been getting this information, so I want to make it very plain and very clear so that all of us can understand it. This discounted insurance is only available to your children between the ages of 5 months up until 17 years. They can't be 18, they got to be 17. This is a whole life policy where the max amount of coverage you can get is $75,000. It starts as low as $5,000 and it goes up to $75,000. This is groundbreaking coverage for several reasons. First is, for the max of $75,000 for an adolescent, the premium cost is very low and affordable. Second, it doesn't change for their entire life. Third, this is whole life insurance, so this is good for age up until 121 years old. The benefit will never go down and the premium will never go up. The reason this is so valuable and so important is because, just think about it now, all of our older elders who are looking for insurance, who only have $10,000, lucky if they have $15,000 worth of coverage. If this type of insurance was introduced to their parents, our grandparents or our great-grandparents, they would have a policy where they're only paying $10, $15, $20 a month for thousands of dollars or more of insurance, and their price would be locked. Now, I want to give y'all some visuals. I really want you guys to be able to understand exactly what I'm saying and what I'm talking about. All the way from the left, you're looking at the age of this child. This is a 7-year-old male, and I got 3 different policies up here. I got the max of $75,000 at the top, then I got $50,000 in the middle, and then I got $25,000 at the bottom. Remember, this is insurance for the rest of their life up until age 121. I did in the state of Mississippi just to show an example, because that's where all of us are from. But under the face column, you see 2 different pay structures. Pay 10 means paid off in 10 years. Pay 100 means paid off in 100 years. Simple. Same thing goes for the premium. It's talking about what you will be paying each month if you choose to pay either pay it off in 10 years or pay over the course of 100 years. You see, pay 10 is a little bit higher because you're paying it off in 10 years, but the pay 100 is where you really see the savings of you having this policy in place on your baby. This right here is where generational wealth starts. It starts with the exposure of the information and then respectfully us just simply taking action, especially if it's something that we can actually budget and we can actually afford and we actually see the benefits of it. This type of insurance, this type of coverage, it really is a no-brainer. There is nothing to be lost. There is only to be gained. And let me show you why. I really like to think of real life scenarios. I don't even have to call them out. We are all in this family and we all know what we all have been through in different states and different families and different branches of this amazing family that I'm a part of. So I don't even really have to go into detail about some of the things that we wish would have been done differently, or we wish we would have had access to, or we wish we had more resources to be able to take care of. So I don't even have to go into that. But I just want to share with you guys some of the benefits and just to give a better understanding of what this type of life insurance can do for us and for the next generation. And excuse me, guys, I'm really trying to position myself out of the way so that this can be very clear so that you guys can see it, so I can explain what you're looking at. So first off, let's focus on the end of year column and the cash value column. For most of us, we pretty much know and understand or have a general idea of what cash value is. But just for a quick reference, cash value is money that's built up into the policy that at a later time, as it builds up, you can borrow that money from that policy to use to pay for whatever you need to pay for. And you don't necessarily have to pay it back. If you don't pay it back before you die, then they just deduct it from the benefit and just give the family the remaining amount of the benefit. So you really don't have to pay it back. But if you wanted to pay it back, you can put it back in place to make sure that the family, God forbid that you die, get all of the benefit. Now, remember, this is cash value that's built up over the monthly payments. So the monthly payments are so small. So in the very beginning, that's why you don't see that much cash value. But let's jump all the way down to age 65. Look at that, guys. At 65, from paying as little as $20 or $30 a month for this insurance policy, less than we all pay for cable or our internet. At 65, there's over $30,000 that's inside of this policy that can be borrowed and used for whatever needed to be done at the age of 65. Now, I'm not 65 yet, but how many of us that are 65 or that are approaching 65 wish that they had that amount of money somewhere in an account so that they can leverage, whether to start a business, pay off their house, or to do something with, buy a car, whatever. I'm really hoping that you guys share this video, that you guys watch this, because this is the most important video that I decided to do. And I just woke up this morning and God just put it on my mind and say, you know what, Maurice, just show them so they can see it plain and clear. This is how we hear, stories on social media, Facebook, about the Rockefellers and the Vanderbilts and all this stuff. They leverage life insurance, guys. This is what they use, and this is how they did it. I'm really hoping that I'm just making it simple, making it clear, making it plain, because I literally don't have to sell this to other races and other groups inside of Atlanta and inside of other states. Actually, I'm licensed in about 15 different states. I don't have to sell this to them. This is a no-brainer. This is something that's automatic. They already know or heard about this, so they already want to put this in place. Where I come in at, it's me, explaining and going through the details of getting adults and young adults and older adults insured, because it's so expensive. But this right here, this is something that parents are locking in place for their kids because it only makes sense. Now, I also want to lay out the benefits and riders of a policy like this so you can know exactly what you're getting into and how you'll be able to transition this policy as they grow up. These are the questions that I know are coming, so I just want to make sure that I meet them head on and give you guys a visual of the brochure so you know exactly what's going on inside of this policy for your children. This is the brochure, guys. This is just giving you these 4 bullet points at the top are just peace of mind for me. I mean, these are just groundbreaking. When I explain these to my clients here, they just like, oh my God, they literally throw their credit card at me because they want me to sign this, set this up for their children. The first bullet just talks about how no matter how, their health changes as they grow up into adulthood, that the price is never going to go up and their benefit is never going to go down. It also talks about the guaranteed insurability rider, which basically positions them that they can personal additional life insurance coverage at a certain age or certain specific events like marriage or whatever like that they can add additional coverage without having to prove their insurability. The second bullet on the top right just talks about the premium death benefit amounts of cash value are guaranteed for the child or grandchild for their lifetime. And the death benefit amount ranging from $5,000 to $75,000, you can purchase the coverage you feel appropriate. This third bullet, I knew this was going to be very important. As the owner of the certificate of this policy, you can decide to transfer the ownership of the certificate to your child or grandchild at whatever age of your choosing, whenever you feel that they're responsible enough. Once transferred, they can adjust any available coverage as they deem necessary. Just groundbreaking, y'all. And lastly, the last bullet, you also get more protection with up to 3 additional riders at no additional cost. Accelerated death benefit rider for terminal illness, common carrier, accidental death rider, and family health benefit rider. Basically, they are telling you that you have just done an amazing thing for yourself, for your baby, and for your next generation. And you saw the numbers. Even the max of $75,000 at $33 is still affordable considering what you're getting. I'm telling y'all, this stuff has always been available, but in so many instances, in so many cases, the insurance man that came to grandmama house, right? Or the insurance man that came to granddaddy house or mama house or whatever, they did not explain all of this stuff to us. They didn't explain this to our parents and our grandparents, and that's how they missed that window or dropped that ball, because they were not exposed to the valuable information, because this type of information is a no-brainer. There's literally no one that would say no to this. I believe that there's no one that would say no to this. I am a scenario seller. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's my strong suit. I like to provide a scenario. So let's talk about the 3 riders that I just spoke about that are included in this Bright Future juvenile insurance policy. The first one, accelerated death benefit rider of terminal illness. Basically saying that if your baby comes down with something terminal, they will accelerate a portion of the benefit in cash and give that to your baby. Now I'm saying your baby, but you're 70, so that means that your baby is 50. They've come down with something terminal, and there may be treatment that costs $20,000, $30,000 in another country. And because it's terminal, your baby's like, whatever, what do I got to lose? Let's try it. But like I said, it costs $30,000. This insurance policy will give your baby the money that's needed for them to go to that other country to try to get treatment. I'm telling y'all, these are the things that other people are doing. These are the people that celebrities and rich people, the people that have money, are doing to extend and better their lives. This is what they're doing because they have the resources to do so. The second one that I mentioned, common carrier accidental death rider. This is just saying at any time if your baby dies on a plane, a train, or a bus, there are going to be additional benefits on top of whatever the benefit is that's going to be awarded to the family. The last one was family health benefit rider. This one is talking about a natural occurrence, a flood or an earthquake or something like that happens, and it just tears up your family, and there's money that's needed, for whatever reason. This insurance company will see that, and they will give you additional monies for that. I'm telling y'all, we don't think about this stuff until it's right on top of us, and that's not the time to think about it. We should be more proactive than being forced to be reactive. I really hope this video resonated and made some sense, but just know that between $10 and $40, you can protect your babies the right way and give them coverage for the rest of their life. Even long after you're gone, they can be covered and covered the right way to create a level of generational wealth that we've never, ever seen before. It starts with insurance. I hope you guys listened. I hope you guys like what I had to say. Follow, like, share. Send me a DM if you have questions. I'm here to help. I want to help everybody as quickly as I can. I love y'all so much. These are my closing remarks, just my final notes about this video. I noticed as I went back and I was editing and I was looking at it and everything, just because of the event of insurance and what it is, I was using the word death a lot, the word die a lot, but it's insurance, and death is imminent. It's inevitable. Like, it's going to happen. We just don't know when. So I wanted this video to be something that focuses on us thinking about, being more proactive than reactive. The idea that these type of conversation, especially, I know that this series and this type of insurance, I know that this wasn't presented to people before me, right? Because I can see the numbers and I can see how death is handled in our own family and inside of our communities now. So I don't need to guess or to try to figure out. I can see it in real time, right? Because I know that if more of our parents and our grandparents was exposed to how to leverage life insurance in this way, there would have been more yeses to policies like this, and these type of policies would already be enforced. I mean, take me for example. I would have a $20 policy on me that's being passed down to me from my mom or from my grandma that says, hey, just make sure you pay this $20 because this is $50,000, of life insurance. And on top of that, when you turn X amount of age, you can borrow X amount of dollars from it, right? If I would have been told that, these are the things that more of us would have had more exposure to, and we would be set up so differently, guys. So I just wanted to put that out there. I didn't want this video to come off salesy. I just wanted it to come off in a form of where I'm just sharing the information with people that I love the most and that I care for the most. This is just something that's super important to me because this is not just my job, right? This is my business, and inside of my business, if I'm helping so many people that don't look like me, I need to share the information with not only people that look like me, but people that are related to me, the people that have my blood. So I really want to get the information out there because this is something that sets your baby up in a way that is so unimaginable because we were never set up like this. And it's nobody's fault. It's just that the information was never exposed. It was never exposed so that we could actually leverage it. Because everything that I just mentioned, I know it was a yes. I don't have to think about it because I see it. I know it was a yes, right? But I love y'all so much. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see all of y'all at the family reunion that's coming up. Y'all have a wonderful day. If you like this video, you love the information, share it, repost it on Facebook, send it to your friends, send it to your cousins, send it to your man, send it to your boss, send it to whoever. But I just want to help as many people as I can, get properly protected because the information is out there. We just have to take action. I love y'all. Peace.